Welcome to the Outsider's Guide to Early Retirement. I'm just a few months away from retiring from my corporate role in my mid-50s. Since my company isn't aware of my plans yet, I'll be keeping my identity under wraps until the big day. That's why I'm using an avatar for now. This podcast is all about helping you navigate your journey to early retirement. I'll be sharing my personal experiences, the highs and lows, all unfiltered. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of us struggle with: navigating organizational politics as an outsider. It's no secret that it takes more effort for those of us who aren't on the inside track. But if done right, it can be a game changer for your career, leading to promotions and better compensation. The key? Sharpening your soft skills. Whether you're just starting out or have been in the game for 10 or 20 years, soft skills are often overlooked. Yet, a lack of these skills can stall your career. We've all seen it. Someone who's technically proficient but can't influence or persuade, blind to the dangers ahead, leading to missteps along the way. Here's the kicker. People consistently overestimate their soft skills. A poll reported by Harvard Business Review found that 91% of employees believed they were good communicators, but only 18% of their managers agreed. It's a blind spot for many of us. So what can you do to get ahead of the curve or even make up for some lost ground? For me, the answer is about sharpening your soft skills and learning how to play organizational politics. Midway through my career, I realized I was behind in understanding organizational politics. I disliked politics and vowed not to play the game. That was a mistake. Organizational politics exist, and the sooner you acknowledge that, the better. Just learn to play it by your rules. I have 5 practical tips to help you get better at navigating organizational politics. These are 5 thought starters so that you can spend some time developing strategies to execute on each one. First, build a strong network. You'll need to cultivate relationships across levels, not just with your boss. Think about ways to connect laterally with peers in other departments and vertically with mentors, leaders, and rising talent. If someone asks you for help, or even better, you see an opportunity to lend hand, go ahead and jump in. The point is to build some goodwill before you need it, so you're seen as collaborative rather than opportunistic. Second, observe before acting. This is a huge one and plays into the skill of composure. Pay attention to who has influence versus who has authority. They're often different. Watch how decisions really get made, in meetings, side conversations, or informal gatherings. You should be able to pick up on alliances and fault lines, which groups align and which often clash. Third, develop political awareness. Easier said than done, I know, but here are a few things that can help. Stay informed through multiple perspectives, not just official communication. This is where a strong network is critical. Be careful with gossip. Listen, but don't participate in tearing others down. And most important, learn the unwritten rules, things like how people get promoted and how budgets are allocated. Fourth, strengthen communication skills and framing. You will need to spend time on this, prepping and redrafting to tailor your message to different audiences' priorities. Master the art of the pre-meeting. This means float your ideas in smaller one-on-one settings before presenting them to a larger group. This is invaluable. You can get some people on your side ahead of time, and learn to frame proposals in ways that align with organizational goals, not just your own. Here is a pro tip to strengthen communication. Practice active listening. Sometimes political capital comes more from hearing people than speaking. And number 5, find mentors and allies. Seek out a mentor who understands the political landscape and can coach you. Identify sponsors who will advocate for you in rooms you're not in. And don't forget to support others publicly. Champions often gain champions in return. One of the best ways to learn about organizational politics is to study the mistakes others make. A podcast series I really like is Manager Tools, and they have a great podcast series on this. I encourage you to invest a few dollars and become a subscriber. This is not a paid promotion. I've listened to their podcast for a while, and they have helped me navigate a myriad of situations. A few of their podcasts I really like are Political Errors, Chapters 1 and 2, as well as their Politics 101 series. Links are in the description. I hope you found this episode's content helpful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel and is appreciated. Also, feel free to leave a question or comment. I'll do my best to respond. Thanks for joining me today, and let's continue this exciting journey together.